Actually, hang on a second. I completely forgot already. I said I was going to change the display, so let's do that. So, let's see, it was... There it is, it's this one. See, this one looks cool on its own, but one of the really neat things is that the colour kind of changes depending on the game. Or depending on what the game is showing, so it's kind of like context sensitive, kind of. Like, cause I saw like a playthrough of another game that someone was playing, and I saw like the colours were changing along with it, which was kind of cool. So yeah, last time on this we completed Route 1, so we're going to do Route 2. I don't know if the colours are changing with the game, it just gradually changes colours, but it's nice to look at. And it's not too distracting. But yeah, I've seen quite a few people with their SNES Classics have had this preset on. Yeah, remember when I said that Star Fox 2 had an intro that was kind of Star Wars-like? I might have been thinking of this one actually. Because this one seems like something you would see in Star Wars. Which control thing did I have again? It was this one, I think. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, we're going to do the harder difficulty. So in this one we'll do Route 2, and then when we get to Star Fox 2 we'll do hard mode. So in level 2 it's Sector X, Titania, Sector Y, and then Venom. I don't remember if Venom is any harder, it probably is. I'm assuming we get to Venom from a different spot, so it will be more difficult.
Good luck.
I think even Cornelia is a bit different when you go to a different route. Like, when I played this game as a kid, I think I mainly just did Route 1 because it was the easiest one, and I couldn't even beat that. Like, that fucking... I can't remember the name of it, but that fucking boss before Andros was a pain in the arse. I never could have beaten that as a kid. That floating head thing that turns into like a big pair of legs. I'm gonna have to do some more SNES Classic stuff on the side besides this. Like, I mainly want to do the Star Fox games just because Star Fox 2 finally released, like, officially. Like, yeah, the Lethal ROM has been out forever, but it was just that. It was like a late unfinished ROM that was kinda finished by unofficial coders. It wasn't really... It wasn't fully all there. Like, Nintendo had the source code to the original game, or the code to the original game, rather. So I kind of felt, you know what, I might as well play the original game since it's been since I was a young kid that I last played this. This wasn't a game I revisited. And yeah, by today's standards it's chuggy and whatnot, but gotta take into consideration the hardware limitations and how mind-blowing this was to see this on your SNES. Plus, despite it running at like 15 frames per second, it's actually really responsive. Like, I've had no issues playing this. I just find it hilarious that IGN reviewed it and they're like, oh, this is choppy, it's terrible by today's standards. 5.0? Ow, what the fuck? Whoa, how the fuck did you get through that without turning your ship? Seriously? Did you see that? Falco went right through that small crevice and he didn't even turn the ship on its side. He's got magic wings. Shit. You know how that voice sample that plays when you get like a power-up or when your wing is damaged? Do you think that's Fox that's saying that? Or that? But I never stopped to think about it, but maybe that's actually Fox speaking. Because when you complete the game, you hear a very similar sounding voice, which is supposed to be Fox. So maybe it's him that's saying all that shit. So yeah, the first level is exactly the same. I think maybe on Route 3 it's different. I think I remember it being a bit different there. But it's more or less the same for level 2. There we go. Celebratory R-Wing barrel rolls. Yeah, Slippy said remember not to shoot me. No promises, Slippy. So yeah, there's a hidden level in this area, I think. Or in the meteor level. I'll see if I can find it. Endros' forces intend to build a base in this area, destroy their rock crusher.
Good luck.
I'm glad that you can toggle that off. Slippy's almost dead already. That boss almost looks like the one from Star Fox Zero. I don't remember actually. I remember, it looks like the alternative boss in the 64 game. Like if you go the secret path, you'll find the boss that looks exactly like that. I don't know about Zero though. I forgot what Zero's bosses was, like what the boss was in Cornelia. Nice. Twin blaster. See, I thought he was saying wing blaster, which doesn't really make sense because you're not blasting from your wings. I just realised that it's twin blaster, because I'm doing double. Shield. Nice. Oh shit. Yeah. Fucking flying Tetris pieces. Ah! Obviously the game has not aged well in terms of the graphics, like that much is obvious. But the gameplay is still as fucking good as ever. Like, and I love Star Fox 64. Like, Star Fox 64 is my favourite Star Fox game, but this is still fun. Right, well, he's dead. He's dead, Jim. Incoming enemy. This is also a Star Fox 64 boss, isn't it? I love the voice acting in Star Fox 64, like, it's extremely corny, but it's the good kind of corny. It's good cheese. You're more cunning than I thought. I underestimated you. I can see I am no match for you. I admit defeat. Are you gonna listen to that monkey? Haha, you're not as stupid as you look. I can't believe I lost to this scum! Sorry to jet, but I'm in a hurry. Oh, so I sound like Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah! Good cheese until Slippy opens his mouth. Yeah, exactly. At least in this game he doesn't sound annoying, it's just croaking noises. Like, I could fucking quote Star Fox 64 for days. Isn't this the planet where Slippy falls, like, gets stranded on if you don't save him from a boss in 64? Corneria's resource world has been overrun. You must... Oh shit. I pressed the button there to try skip. Like, to try push the text forward. So I guess we're not going to read that then. Oh wait, this isn't a desert world. Sorry, that looked like a desert world from the outside. The music's still really good as well. I don't know what sound chip they used, like this sound font and whatnot. But it's some of the better music on the SNES, except for like Nintendo's own stuff. I mean, yeah, Nintendo, like, this is a Nintendo game, but it's more of an Argonauts game. It was just outsourced to them for the most part. Oh fuck, I can't believe I got through that and I still missed it. But yeah, I would love to stream Star Fox 64 again. I did it again. Fucking did it again. I keep thinking when I'm boosting I'm going to grab it before I start pulling up, but no, wait, I did it too quick. Is the level just repeating? Because it kind of feels like the third time that's happened now. Yeah, I think the level's repeating itself. Giant enemy crab. I think some of the bosses appear in the Star Fox 64, by the way. Are you going to do Star Fox 64 version or the 3DS version? I streamed the 3DS version like about 2 years ago? A year and a half ago? Can't remember when it was when I got my 3DS capture card. So I think like a year and a half ago I streamed that. I would love to revisit it though. I think I prefer I think I prefer the 3DS version over the N64 version. In terms of a remake, it's not as like gigantic an improvement over the original, but graphically it looks nicer. Like it's more graphically polished and the frame rate's much better. It's the same with Ocarina of Time on 3DS. Like, I would prefer to play that version. Just makes me wish they ported Ocarina of Time 3DS to a console so you could play it on the TV. Instead of being restricted to the N64 version. Right, I'm gonna go down one of the other arcs because this is just... I keep going down the middle instinctively and I keep forgetting that that's not what I'm supposed to do. Oh, right. That's what I was missing. To think I could have done that a lot sooner had I been paying attention. Ah! Not worth. One life gone. I've already lost over half of my health. Fuck. And now I'm down to like 1/10. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die again. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, that's the thing about Star Fox 64 that I always like. Like, every time you died, one of your teammates always said Fox. In this game, your teammates don't even give a shit about you exploding. They're just like, oh, well, let's just continue flying. I'm gonna pass through the middle just once. Just to get that. And then I'll go for the one on the one on the right. It's the one on the right, isn't it? Ah! No! Also, I don't know if the microphone can pick up my controller. I'm gonna move the controller away a little bit, like I had it on the desk. Like, mostly it's just me mashing the fire button. I don't know if the microphone was even picking that up. And I'm almost dead again. Ah, I was slow to react. I've got one continue though, so I'm gonna use that.
Let's go.
Yeah, this is tough. First level is the same, second level, not too bad. This one is actually quite difficult.
Good luck.
Like, to recap, when I played Route 1, I got through it without dying up until I got to Venom, and then that's where I started dying. Now I'm only like halfway to Venom and I'm already losing continues. So I can't imagine how difficult Route 3 is going to be. I welcome the challenge though. Nice. Yeah, there hasn't been a single checkpoint. Even if I did get the checkpoint, it wouldn't have mattered because I would have got a game over anyway. I was probably close to it, like, there's probably going to be one right before the boss. See, I can't tell if this is a desert planet or not, it doesn't look like a desert. Yep. Didn't quite angle that. Good job. I'm doing evasive maneuvers because I think those crab things can shoot me from behind. Yeah. In fact, let's use that to destroy it right away. Ah! Don't die. Hold together. Okay, I think this is the checkpoint. Bye-bye. I hope I get health from these things, because that would be useful. Probably not. Nope. I think, even though it didn't look like it, I think the checkpoint happens when you go in that tunnel. Yeah, we're good. Nice. One-shotted. Well, one-shotted as in one cycle, I mean, not like one life. So I was pretty much correct. It was one checkpoint right before the boss. It was a long path to that. So yeah, unlike Star Fox 64, your teammates don't come back after like one level. Like, if they go down for good. How are the R-Wings handling? If an amoeba clings to your ship, use L or R to get rid of it.
Good luck.
Again, I love the colour changes on this layout. Oh, I've heard this song. I've heard it in a YouTube video and I didn't know where the song came from. I can't remember what video it was from, but it's a very distinctive tune. Uh-oh, Pepe's dying. Where is he? He's dead. Yeah, I'm guessing those are the amoeba. They look like the fucking X-Parasites from Metroid. Yep. Nice. Oh, fuck. Final life, no continues. I should hopefully be able to get through Titania with one life, because I don't think I'm going to get to Venom at this point. I'll try, but I don't think I'll be able to beat this level at the moment. Oh my god, no! There. Like, see when you hear that crashing sound twice in a row, like, really quickly, and you're like... You know you're taking a lot of damage and you can't do anything about it. There we go. Oh! Extra life, nice. I didn't know you had to shoot that. I thought it was like a ring that you just go through. Oh, there we go, we've got an extra chance. Yep. I got greedy there, I should have just stayed out of its path. I don't know if I asked this, but did you get a SNES Classic? I wonder if that extra life reappears again, or if it's just like one time only. Knowing me, it's probably one time only. Fuck. I missed my chance. I'm not quite sure where I hit that. I think I hit it like at the top to get the extra life to appear. Right, well this is my last chance then. Ah, I don't know how to avoid that. I tried swerving. I know that one's yours, but I'm going for it anyway. There's the checkpoint, not that it matters. But I get health back for that, so that's fine at least. Yeah, this game is not easy. Like, it doesn't pull punches, especially when you get to Route 2. You'd think they would have, you think they would have made the Corneria level harder to reflect that? Yeah. I'm terrible at avoiding those fucking manta rays. I don't think I have another continues. We're going back. Yeah. That's fine. This time I know how to get there without losing a life.
Good luck. Emergency.
Can't skip this, so I'll just have to watch again.
Emergency.
Emergency.
Enemy fighters. Prepare for launch.
Shit. I want to see what happens if you go under all the arches. Maybe something cool will happen. Why is Slippy always going down first? I don't know, maybe he's the least experienced pilot. Which, let's be honest, he is. He's a great inventor, but not a great pilot. I'm a pilot. Like, Launchpad McQuack is a better pilot than fucking Slippy. I went under all the arches and nothing happened. Oh well. Unless I missed one. But I've got double laser. So I just need to hold on to that. There you go. Easy. Unlike Launchpad, Slippy learns from his mistakes. I guess that's true, but the game gets rebooted so many times it doesn't matter. Because we had Star Fox, then technically Star Fox 2, and then Star Fox 64 is a reboot of the first game. And then we get a lot of weird games, and then Star Fox Zero is just a reboot of the first game again. So he might learn from his mistakes, but it ultimately becomes a moot point because he ends up learning them. He ends up unlearning those mistakes anyway. Star Fox is basically fucking Groundhog Day, the video game.
Good luck.
Remind me not to skip the text on the next planet so I can read the text. Because I accidentally skipped it. I don't know what the likelihood of another Star Fox game is going to be because Star Fox Zero kinda came after like Star Fox has not had the best track record and there wasn't a good Star Fox game in a long time. Some people thought Star Fox Assault was a good game. I thought it was kinda mediocre. Like, it wasn't terrible. Like, it was trying to be like the old games, but something about it put me off. But anyways, after like all the missteps, it kind of felt like they were going back to basics with Zero, and it was like, yeah, we're going back to what makes Star Fox good to begin with. Like, I don't know if you remember me being excited for that game, like really hyped for it. And then I played it, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. Star Fox hasn't come back yet. It's still gone to pick up cigarettes from the store, it hasn't returned. Guess I'm gonna have to keep waiting for it to come back. I mean, Star Fox Zero isn't a bad game, but the controls seriously hamper that game. To the point where it could have been so much better if it was just controller based and not this whole fucking Wii U gamepad motion control mishmash bullshit. If it was just like, Shigeru, you're a fucking amazing person, you have created so many great characters, franchises, IPs, you've done more things than I could ever hope to achieve, but why did you have to fucking shoehorn motion controls into that game? Just why? One day we'll get that. We'll get that true Star Fox game that follows up 64. Again, some people feel that Star Fox Assault is like the true successor to 64, and I won't take that away from them. Like, if they want to think that, then more power to them. For me, it didn't feel... Something about it didn't feel right. It felt like it was trying too hard to be 64. But it was also continuing like the timeline from Star Fox Adventures, which was also something that irked me. Because as I've said multiple times, I really don't like the way the timeline advances from that point onwards. Which made me glad that Zero sort of retconned it on and started from scratch again. Not doing as good this time, I noticed. So even though this level is different, the boss is exactly the same. Oh yeah, that's nice of my input to get eaten up like that. Next time they might remake Star Fox Adventures, I kinda hope not. I don't think we need a remake of that game. Star Fox Adventures is a guilty pleasure. Like, it's a game I can enjoy for what it is, but it's not really a Star Fox game. It's just a... It's basically just a cheap copycat clone of Ocarina of Time. Like, cause it looks like Ocarina of Time, it plays like Ocarina of Time, it's got a very similar looking HUD.
Good luck.
But it doesn't have all of the... It doesn't have all of the meat and bones of an Ocarina of Time game. And it really ends in the most abrupt, anticlimactic way possible. It's like you work your way up to, and I'm going to spoil Star Fox Adventures, but who cares? You work all your way up to the very end of the game, and it's like, oh yes, we finally get to fight General Scales, like this big baddie that we've been building up to this whole time. And it's like, nope. It wasn't him, it was Andros. It was Andros pulling the strings, because of course it was. You don't even fucking get to fight him, he just stands there until you take a stab at him and then you find out the truth. So, like, I'm not an expert at writing or storytelling, but that just feels like fucking lazy writing. It's a shame because when that game was called Dinosaur Planet, they probably did have a final fight with General Scales in mind, because I think he was the main villain of the original vision of that game. But of course we never got to see that as a result of them changing it up. Oops. Sorry, Pepe. Nice. No, no. Wing, please. I lost my twin blaster as a result. God damn it. Right, so I might lose one life here. So I'm kind of going in with low health and no twin blaster. But I do have a continue. Nice. Well, the good news is I didn't die, so I've still got 3 lives and 1 continue. Yeah, if you hear the button slamming, then I apologise for that. The microphone might pick that up. Because the SNES Classic has some really clicky buttons. 97%, nice. That's more than I thought I was going to get. Did I read the text for Titania? I didn't actually pay attention there. I just kind of went into autopilot and didn't care. Right, well, I'm gonna make sure I save here in case something happens. What button is it to save again? There we go. Just in case something happens, I don't have to do the entire thing again.
Good luck.
Good luck. Oh shit, the wing doesn't get repelled between stages? That sucks. If they do remake Star Fox Adventures, they might add more bosses. We might have an actual fight with general skills. I mean, if they could remake it and make it a lot better, that would be cool. It's not something I would be itching to play though. Plus it was more of a Rare game, like it was made by Rare, not Nintendo. So I don't know what the likelihood is of them remaking that. Is Slippy still alive, by the way? I haven't been paying attention to the stats. Nope, Slippy's still there. Oh, I think you have to hit all three sides, right, I get it. Yeah, I like the second that said wing repair and I fucking lost the whole ship. Wing repair, boom. I'm gonna try to grab that extra life this time. Now that I know what to do, I need to hit all three sides of that thingy. There we go. I can grab that every single time and I can't get a game over. Unless I hit a checkpoint, in which case I've got to make sure not to die. But at least I can get through the first part. It's just those fucking manta rays that I keep getting hit into. They're really hard to avoid. Unless I just keep going the wrong way every time I'm trying to avoid them. Like, keep swerving in their path, rather than away from them. Yeah, maybe I was doing it wrong. Oops. Oh, you dick. Fuck. No. Again, Slippy? You're being fucking chased by something like not 10 seconds ago. Nice. Oh nice, I can get health during this fight. Gotta destroy the arms first. Oh shit. Not even close to beating him. This one might be a problem. No, I can't pick up extra lives since we got to the checkpoint. Oh no. I hate those red ones. No. Yeah, how about dropping a health rank, a wing Falco? That would be useful. I'm not gonna. I'm not going to win this. I'll try, but. Yeah, I might have to do more than one session of Route 2. I mean, I could use the save thing, but it might take too long to try finish this if it's taking me this long. I can't believe I'm taking this much fucking damage right before the fucking boss! Yeah. I've got one continue. I'll try again.
Let's go. Good luck.
Yeah, remember what I said the last time I played this about the planet spinning and going really slow the closer it gets? Because the SNES can't really handle the rotating and scaling at the same time. Well, when you look at the 2D sprite of the Sector Y scaling upwards, it does it super fast. Because it's not doing a rotation animation while it's scaling up. So that pretty much proves my theory of the whole, like, the SNES can't handle it rotating and scaling. At least not that well. Is this the first half of the level, or is this back at the checkpoint? I don't know if the... Oh no, this is the first half of the level, right. I get fucking greedy with those things. I keep thinking I can destroy them fast and then they come back to hit me. Slippy's gone. I would have helped him there, but I had to grab that checkpoint. Like, if I'd missed that, I would have done the whole level again. Don't know why I'm struggling so much on this part of the level before I even get to the boss. Just those manta rays. Those manta rays, man. Oh shit, sorry Peppy. Actually, he should be apologising to me because I missed my last pieces of health there that I could have picked up right before the boss fight. Yeah. This is already harder than that boss that I couldn't beat on Venom Route 1. Ugh! Those fucking red manta rays especially are just the worst. There we go. It's not full health, but it's better than what I mostly get. but this is the furthest I've gotten so far. Fuck. What? The fucking enemy health bar was at 0? What the fuck? Did he die at the same time as me, or did they have one hit left? I couldn't quite tell if I got that there. Good old-fashioned mash the button wasn't good enough. Yeah, this may be a retry. Yep, this may be a retry. I am just getting my fucking arse handed to me now.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the whole game again. If I go back to the beginning, I'm gonna be here all night. Having said that, I don't know if I can complete this route in one sitting. I might have to do it again next time, because I want to move on to Star Fox 2 shortly. I'll give it another try though, I'll give it the old college try. But I knew it was going to be harder, but Jesus Christ. And this is only the middle difficulty, like the next one will be harder than this. Oh fuck, I don't have any bombs. I like how the game specifically tells you, like, Pepper generally warns you about the amiibo when that's the least of my worries for this part of the level. Like, for this entire stage. Wing repaired! And he dies again. I knew that was going to happen. On the plus side, I don't have to put up with that broken wing anymore. Well, see ya. See ya, Slippy. Wait, what? I don't know how I missed that. No, seriously, what the fuck? I thought I hit that. One more try. There we go. Yeah, I was slightly off, apparently. Which is weird because I hit it twice from that position normally, and then for some reason I missed the third one. Apparently, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is dropping in price. At least the PC version is dropping in price for a lot. As weird as it might sound, it's tempting me to buy it, but I know that the game's kinda shit compared to Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which I do have. So I don't think I'm going to bother with it. Oh fuck, really? Whatever. I have no idea what I'm doing here to avoid all of these. Seriously, how the fuck do you avoid that? Fuck. Like, the red manta rays, I get that you shoot them to turn them blue and then they become docile and they go away. But when they fucking throw like 4 of them at once, and then there's like one giant one that you've got to avoid, it's kinda hard to get rid of all of them and then avoid that at the same time. See what I mean? If I don't get hit by the small ones, the big one will get me. I mean, that went a little bit better, but it's still really hard to get through that without getting scratched. There we go. It's a little bit of an improvement. Like, that part before the boss is actually... it might actually be harder than the boss itself, because that's where I'm losing most of my health. Yeah, remember when I was able to get health drops from the enemies during this fight? I don't know why I can't get that anymore. Oh, come on. Oh, welcome back, Necrobeats. Oh, there we go, there's some health, finally. Nope, I'm still playing. I'm gonna be moving to Star Fox 2 shortly though. Like, I don't think I can beat Route 2 in a single sitting. Like, this is really hard. Either that or I just suck. I mean, it's probably both.
Let's go.
Right, if I don't get it in this continue, I'm just gonna try next time. Sector Y is becoming a serious roadblock at the moment, so
Good luck.
I might need to come back to this one. Still want to do Star Fox 2 for a little bit so that I can do the thing on that. Like, compared to Star Fox 64, this is much more brutal. Like, that game had hard moments, but this is on a whole different level, it feels like to me. Route 1 isn't as difficult as I remember it, but Route 2 is definitely not pulling punches. You've seriously got to be on your A game. I mean, it feels like... There we go. Oops. Oh, I missed it. I mean, that's fine. There's a checkpoint that'll give me full health. Right, here comes the bullshit part. Like, seriously, if I could just get to the boss without getting hit once, that would be lovely. Or if it wasn't half my health for that fucking matter. Yeah, it's all starting to come through just a little bit. It's not easy. I was going to press the bomb button, I pressed the boost instead. Fuck. do hope, like, Star Fox Zero is still a fairly recent game, like, it's not that long ago we got that. But I do hope that Nintendo doesn't take the poor reception of Star Fox Zero to heart and think, yeah, people don't want Star Fox anymore. Because before Star Fox Zero, there was no real Star Fox games for a really long time. It was kind of like Metroids. And then we got that, and it was ultimately a letdown because of the controls. So I hope that they don't give up on Star Fox and maybe do another installment, and maybe it'll actually be a really good one. Like, outsource it to a different company who knows what they're doing. Hell, if fucking Argonauts can still make games, get them to do it. I don't know what Argonauts are doing these days, if it's still... Is Argonauts still a company, or is that a defunct business now? Shit. Outsource it to Sega or something? Or, no, not... technically Zero was outsourced to Platinum. Like, see if you just gave Platinum full control of the game, and not have Shigeru Miyamoto step in and say you've got to use the gamepad to do all of this. Because Platinum know how to make good games. Like, it's not their fault that Star Fox Zero turned a bit shit. But yeah, them or Sega could probably be a good choice for making a new Star Fox. I don't know who else would be a good choice to outsource it to. I don't think I'm going to get this. At all. I don't think I'm going to get this on the next life either. I'm taking too many hits. I don't think I'm the only one that's struggling with this. There has to be other people that are getting stuck at this part. Like I said, the boss is difficult, yeah, but it's not necessarily the boss that's getting me so much, as it's just the fact that I'm getting to the boss with such low amount of health. No. See what I mean? Ugh. Right, well I think I'll stop there for now. I've got a save state, or whatever you call it, a save point. I can continue from that level next time. Still a fun game though, but Jesus Christ, that difficulty spike. But yeah, we will definitely continue this, and I'll probably finish it next time. And then we'll do Route 3 whenever.